Today, I'm going to be going over the top 5 things that you need to know about this August Aquarius full moon on August 22nd, 2021. This full moon is fiery, it gets a little exciting, and there's a lot of luck that you need to know. But there's also a little bit of some groundingness that Spirit has to share. So today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the top 5 things you need to know, as well as I have my deck here where I'll be intuitively pulling out cards while sharing these channel messages for you lovely souls. So before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells so you can be notified when I do these new moon and full moon energy updates every single month. And I also do live meditations here on the channel. Now, I want to let you guys know though, I am taking off a few days off, so I'm going to just be posting on the community when I feel called to do the live. It most likely will not be on the exact day, and that's actually better because we have a full moon week. It's not just a full moon day, so you guys can actually do the meditation multiple times, which is fantastic, and I love that. I love when I'm able to hone into this energy, and trust me when I tell you what's going on, you'll thank me later. So I'm super excited, and today's subscriber of the day is Hannah. Thank you so much for being part of this journey, being part of this family. I'm so grateful for you guys and this family. It just makes me so happy. Let's get into this video. So of course I decided to film a video around the time of a heat wave where I am. So I'm gonna try not to like sweat throughout this whole video, but no promises. Let's get into what you guys need to know. So the first thing that channeled through me on what you need to know about this August full moon on August 20th to 22nd, 2021 is that it is a time to transform. And the question that came into for your shadow work at your pen and paper is, what do you want to work towards in your life on your shadow work? It is crazy because I'm just feeling this like Scorpio energy, even though it's a Leo, like this Scorpio energy of transformation for a lot of people. And it's because we just had the Lion's Gate. We had this powerful, I like to call it the New Year's of the spiritual community, where people hold space to understand what do we want to bring into this portal and what are we leaving out, what people are we like bye, and what people and just things are we gone with and just releasing. So that's why I made it very apparent with you guys through my Instagram stories as well as on here that you need to purge. Spring cleaning is all about this August energy. So we are preparing to transform, and I feel like the butterfly energy has been coming up a lot. Jaguar energy, you know, has been coming up a lot. How are you transforming into your shadow work? And let's see what cards we got for transformation here today and seeing what Spirit holds space for, because a lot of you guys are just like, some of you already know what you're transforming into, and others are just kind of like, I don't even know, like what is Spirit holding space for? What do they want me to come into between two worlds? And then we got mending. Okay, there's one more card. Oop, okay, 3 more cards. Sorry, Spirit, you corrected me. So we got change in the wind, be fair, and leg up. Okay, so let's get into it. Sorry if you can hear ambulance in the background. It's been like the energy, like everyone's just like this fiery energy. So 3 is the number here, and it says between two worlds. So this is really telling me that some of you guys are not taking the leap. I told you when new moon was here last time that you need to take the leap. You need to take that leap. And I think that the alarm, like the fact that there's sirens while I'm chatting with you guys, is just saying, hello, Spirit is alarming you here. So ask yourself, what are some things that you are releasing? How are you living in your pain and your shadow? And what parts of your world, of this in-between world, do you need to let go? And some of you are in the process of transforming. Some of you need to go a little bit deeper into that fear and just like honor that pain in the sense of like leaning into it to learn, what can I learn from it? And how has this been avoiding me from being able to transform, right? Because we're in the time of the Aquarius. So this energy is all about transformation. It's shifting old paradigms, old systems, as we know. So here it's like, how are you transforming between the worlds of old systems in your lineage, at work, in your relationships, how you see love, all of those things. mending. So I definitely feel like there's a lot of just like you guys are mending. That's what shadow work is all about. How am I mending the journey that I am holding and to become? How am I mending myself along with my lineage? How am I mending the old stories that is here? And I want to read this one to you guys. The number here is 5-2, which is such a big one, but there's one part of the sentence that I just feel like will come home for you guys. Let me just, forgiveness and making amends of healing after arguments. So understanding that, you know, we can't sit here and argue about how things are not going towards us to our families, to our friends, in our relationships during this Aquarius August full moon. We have to understand, how can I come to forgiveness? So this full moon's all about forgiving. It's about coming into like this happiness, this like, I'm done, you know what, I'm over it. It's not, there's no point of holding resentful towards my family, towards these people, if it's not going to bring me anywhere. You're holding this burden more than anyone else, right? So is it fair to you to do that to prevent you from your transformation? Change in the wind. So this card is really just saying, what are you changing right now in your life? What are you shifting? Again, this is all transformation cards. I'm telling you, you guys are transforming, you're shifting into a new person, and it's just been, it's really exciting. Like, you're starting to see all of the things you planted during the Aquarius new moon, which if we think about it was like about 6 months ago. We're in the Aquarius season about 6 months ago. So where were you in that time? And how have things shifted for the best, for detours, to wake you up? You would say the worst, but actually it's to wake you up, to shift you into the right position. And the other two cards is be fair and leg up. And I think this is what's saying is like, be fair to yourself, be fair to others, and to be fair to the situation of ourselves. And this kind of connects with another card. But all of this to say is just making sure that we understand that you guys are getting a lot of prosperity, a lot of gifts, a lot of like luck during this month. But it's also a remembrance to not allow ourselves to be vain, to be greedy. So this Aquarius full moon is all about us understanding, are you wanting money for the right reasons? Are you wanting abundance for the right reasons? Or is it on a push of just like vain and like outside of yourself? Leg up is just a reminder from spirit saying that it's okay to ask for help when needed during transformation. So some of you guys might be being supported. I'm just gonna like say this out here. I am accepting people to mentor during this time. So if you haven't applied for my conscious mentoring and you want support, you want to go deeper into the shadow and releasing, and you're in this in-between world, you need to mend, you need to heighten your vibration, I'll leave the link down below for you to apply. But I definitely feel like this is a time of us saying, hey, I need some help from a friend, from family, from these new friendships that you've created, which I'll go into in a bit. The second thing that you need to know about this August full moon on August 22nd, 2021 is that, like I mentioned and I hinted in the last point, new friendships and relationships are coming your way, and they're starting to create like grounding roots into your life. So maybe you created and you met some new people through collaborations, whether it's like on social media, on YouTube, or just in the world, the way the world has been going, you've just felt like you've created some really great relationships, and now you're starting to see them mend. This is also a time where you're feeling more supported, more than you've ever been, because now the world is like, you're in your element, you're in your energy, and with transformation comes transforming environments, transforming relationships, and new energy. This is also a great time where some of you guys might be meeting a lover. So if any of you guys have been holding the intention back during the Aquarius season, this is a time that you're feeling this sense of like love is in the air, and you're feeling like you're gonna meet someone. And this is a great time to put yourself out there. If you have been doing the work and you have now released out of those two between worlds of your ex and, you know, all those past baggage that we all have, you've released that, and now you're ready to go in and say, hey, I'm ready to receive love. Like, this is a time where people are harvesting, you know, these relationships and seeing them mold in. So some of you guys might be celebrating something. So this might be also a representation of new friendships, new relationships, like a new stepping stone. So maybe engagement, maybe like marriage, maybe these things. Just saying, there's just this new like dedication, there's this new representation of that person is showing you that that they are here to support you and you are feeling amazing. You're feeling lucky, you're feeling abundant, you're just feeling so self-loved. You're getting showered with so much love during this full moon in Aquarius, and I love it. Like I told you guys, it was gonna be a very lucky time, a lucky moon energy, and I love it so much. I wanna see if there's any cards here that we can hold space for. Friendships for the Aquarius full moon. What cards do we have? One card, two cards. So the first thing is by the book. And I think this is just reminding for some of you guys who are creating these friendships is that they don't have to look like the ways your old friendships were. Remember that you have changed over the past year and a bit with the world pausing on pause and us being forced to go inwards. And I think with that comes this sense of like, I don't need to have friends like this. I don't need to expect people, to mend my wounds. Like having the right intentions for those friendships, and really you are now tuning in to your energy. Like you spent this whole year and a half being like, hey, I'm ready to honor my energy. I'm doing the shadow work. I'm facing my being. I've shifted, I've changed. And in doing that, you're changing the writing of your book of what relationships and friendships you want. And there's just this new essence of expectation from you and respect from you that is being shown in your relationships. All that glitter and glam, I think it's a representation of the abundance of friendships and relationship. Remember that abundance can come in various ways. So just knowing that this glitter and glam is a representation of the abundance and happiness that you have for these friendships that you have created. And so the abundance continues because those people are gonna just help you ignite your energy. The third thing that you need to know about this Aquarius full moon in August 22nd, 2021 is that the luck and prosperity, but don't get greedy, okay? So let me tell you something. Some of y'all are getting some money. Some of y'all are seeing it work. Some of y'all are doing your business and you're seeing it go well, you know what I mean? And some of you guys are getting unexpected amounts of money and inheritance, or perhaps like an opportunity or a new job, and it's just like a pay raise. And for some of you, sometimes when prosperity and money comes in, you get a little bit greedy. And let me just separate that energy and go into greed. The etymology of greed is feeling that I don't have enough and kind of fear that I will lose money. So some of you guys who've been getting the money, you know who you are, and maybe you came from a space where you had to save. Mom and dad always say save that money. Or you didn't grow up in a space with money, and now you're making your own, like you're creating this boss babe, boss man, boss being, boss goddess, boss king, that queen you are. And in doing that, you are just getting a little bit too much off balance with greed. So the energy of feeling that there's a lack and you need to have all or everything, all or nothing. And there's a difference between all or nothing because we feel that we're gonna lose something because we've lost it before. But understand those who have a lack of feeling or feeling a fear of lack will receive more of that energy, and in turn can create this block of flow of energy through our essence, through our body, through our being, through our channeling of consciousness. So essentially that making sure that we're not too invested in this greed and wanting everything. I'm not saying don't dream big. I'm saying the exact opposite. Dream big, but ask yourself, what is your intention with this money and prosperity? How do you want to manage this energy, and how do you want to invest it in yourself? And there's this really good book out there. I don't remember, maybe I'll post it here for you guys. It's a great book on like money and habits. It was actually recommended by my sister, and like I love the ideas of it. But the one thing that it says is like, ask yourself what are your priorities and make them non-negotiable. A lot of people say that they prioritize their energy, and what this Aquarius full moon is saying that like, are you actually creating those priorities? Are you acting as if that your self-care is important or that, or are you just cheaping out and going around and being greedy and just saving it? Or are you just spending so much and like, showing off, and then also internally feeling insecure with your money, right? You can't say one thing and act another. So during this Aquarius full moon, it's going to show a lot of truths for some people on how they react if they get some more money in their life. And it's all about balance, baby. It's all about balance. Balance your life and everything else will come in. And I think that's what the glitter and glam was also a message of, is saying that don't get absorbed by the glitter and glam and what it is made to be. You know what I mean? They always say money can't buy happiness, so don't act like it can, right? Money can't buy happiness, so don't act like it can, because it won't, honey, and you will be devastated with that. And that's why this card came out when I talked about abundance, is happy, 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 happy. Ask yourself, what are the priorities in your life that will make you happy? Not what will make you more money, not what will make you more successful. And as I say this, the air energy is coming in, flowing with your days, flowing with the money, understanding that energy and money, and I'm getting a channel here, I'm getting a message. Money is a flow of energy. It's an essence of being, and understanding that when we can see money as unconditional love of a flow and a representation of our environment, our being, and how we feel worthy of, then everything we spend with money and every way that we incorporate money in our life is consciously and fully in alignment of our being. That is it, right? So the thing here too is time to go. And this is just a representation of time to go, to take that leap, time to go and stop, leave that old broke, pardon my French, ASS out, like move that out. It's not here. It's not with us. It doesn't cut. Like, I'm sorry, you have mended this, you know, feeling of being broke. That word doesn't exist in my category, but I'm going to say it here because you guys will understand what I mean. I am abundant. I am in that energy, but I want to let you guys know it's time to go. Leave that lack set abundance of not feeling, and stop telling the universe you don't want it by being greedy and thinking that there is a lack of, because that's going to just flip your world around. Right? So this Aquarius is all about our actions and our mind and our subconscious. Do they align with the luck and prosperity that we have claimed? And just making sure we're balancing it. We're truly balancing it, baby. The fourth thing that you need to know about this Aquarius full moon, August 22nd, 2021, is all about taking risk. So this is a very interesting full moon because we have Jupiter, we have Mars as well that's in play. And Mars is bringing us this energy of like, take risk, okay? Take risk. And what I mean by take risk, I'm not really like, I know a lot of people are into cryptocurrency and like all that stuff. And there's a lot around astrology. And I know a lot of people have been noticing the essence of cryptocurrency and the power of cryptocurrency and where it will be in the future. Because I definitely feel like that is the future of the world. Like, we're going to get to a point where crypto will be a way that you can buy your houses. You can like buy groceries. Like, it's the new exchange of the money. It's the money of the people. Right? And that's really what's happening right now with the paradigm, is like the humans, the beings are coming into this space in their power. And that's why it's the age of the Aquarius, and we're the Aquarius full moon. It just all makes sense. So it's all about taking risk and investing. So we're talking about investing perhaps in looking into, if you're into Bitcoin, it's a really good time to get more education on Bitcoin and seeing how you want to invest your prosperity, you know, in alignment to that. This is a great time to grow, to expand. So, you know, if you have a business, is a great time to have a coach or a mentor, someone to help you at this time. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the fall season from September and December is all about harvest. It's harvesting all the intentions that we put in last year. It's harvesting all the things that we put in during January, all these intentions, all that fiery kind of like, I'm ready for the new year. Have you pulled throughout 2021, and how are they being harvested throughout the year? So we're all about that. So it's growing, it's investing on how do you want to grow, right? That is your shadow work question. How do you want to grow and invest in that? Relationships, are you investing your time? Are you investing commitment? Are you investing communication? How are you investing in your relationships? And that's why I mentioned on number like 2, you know, people kind of going up here. There's going to be more like engagement announcements. There's going to be more like, you know, just like people having these moments like, I'm ready to commit to you, my love. Like, I'm ready for that baby. I'm ready for that marriage. I'm ready for that. Like, this is what's coming through. So this Aquarius is like all or nothing. Oh, I felt that. All or nothing. You ready? Are you ready to leap with me? Are you ready to jump into this space? Are you ready to be in this abundance energy? I know I am. So a lot of you are holding that, and this is a great time to maybe look at how to manifest your specific person, you know, manifesting your love for their person, eye gazing with your partner, getting into that intimacy, which I'm not gonna take away from our 5th point here, but just really focusing on taking risks, like telling that person how you care about them, you know, going for it, doing that through your intuition, following your heart, taking the leap. Let's see what universe has for taking risk. What card do we have, universe, for taking risk for this Aquarius full moon? Because I know there's a card in here. She's ready to speak. Okay. I'm laughing. Okay, so loyal heart. Okay, loyalty. What did I say? There's some commitment. So invest where you put your energy. That is what grows. Where your energy flows, that grows. Where your energy flows, that grows. Say that 4 times down below and let me know what you say. But where your energy flows, that grows. So where your energy flows with your relationships, with your investments, with growing within yourself, with taking the leap, which is another thing I wrote down, channeled through, taking the leap, risking in that space. And when I say risk means investing and manifesting in a place where you fear, knowing and trusting and fully surrendering to source and universe. That's really where it comes down to. So during this August full moon is all about understanding how to take that risk, thanks to our Mars planet over here that is holding space for us, as well as Jupiter that's all about prosperity, abundance, flow, mo. And I will say this as a little like sub point here. Make sure before manifesting that you guys release those between the 2 worlds. Spirit is telling me this right now. Remember this card at the beginning? You can't be wanting to manifest money but have limiting beliefs. You can't be wanting commitment but not showing that you're committed. You can't be wanting to invest but have money problems with money and not loving it and still need to build in the space. It's all about balance, like I mentioned. Balancing our luck and prosperity, balancing our transformation, listening to the source, and asking ourselves, why is your soul here to prosper? And invest in that, okay? Invest in that. That could be your intention for this full moon in Aquarius for August 22nd, 2021. Okay. The last and 5th thing that you need to know about this August full moon on August 22nd, 2021 is it's time to spice up your life, spice up your life, spice up your life. Anyone Spice Girls? I love Spice Girls. I love Spice Girls. The energy is so like pumped, guys. Like talking to you, I'm just like loving it. I'm chatting with you and channeling this between an application for my mentoring program. Like I'm just feeling the vibe. I just love hanging out with you guys. Okay, so the 5th one here is just talking about time and space. So for some of you, like I mentioned, there's this feeling of you're all or nothing. All or nothing. Are you in it? Are you in it to win? Are you in it to invest? Are you in it for this prosperity? Are you in it for this new friendship? We have this new energy. Are you flowing with it? Yes, you're nodding your head. So it's time to spice up your life. What better way to manifest than to spice it up within? And whether you are single, whether you're in a relationship, this is for all of you. If you're single, this is a time to spice it up. This is a great time for self-massage. Yes, it's so great for you. Self-massage is amazing. Get your coconut oil, put some candles, some lights, and do a body massage for yourself and feel good. Get your nails done, get yourself done, whatever that, it doesn't have to be technically that. It could be walking, it could be watching anime, it could be watching a movie, whatever you feel is good for you. Just allow yourself to spice up your life and make yourself feel amazing and make yourself feel good. Dance, move those hips, move that energy, that Shakti energy. That's a lot coming through, a lot. Holy moly, Shakti is going crazy here. And I'm laughing because Spirit's just like, yeah, it is. It's good. It's going crazy. Another thing too is just like have a new date idea with your partner. Do some eye gazing, you know, do self massages on each other. The best way to heal one another is through touch. Like doing a massage date night is amazing right now for the Aquarius full moon. So do that and go on a staycation is another thing that came through for me. So I know right now with, you know, but if you want to be in that paradigm, it's all you. But what I'm saying is go do some camping, go on a staycation in your city, like change the environment, change the scene, do a cute little picnic with some lights in the backyard. Like there are so many options that you can do. Think of some fun things to spice up your life. You know, this Aquarius full moon August, 22nd is going to allow us to feel a little bit more romantic, a little bit more ooh, you know what I mean, with your boo. And also if you don't have a boo, like that's okay too. You're just gonna also feel just super just like flowy and in this space, and that's what makes it a great time to manifest too. So this full moon is a great time to manifest your deeper intentions on transformation, to honor and give gratitude to the friendships that we talked about, to allow yourself to be grateful for gratitude as well. This card I'm going to explain in a second, and to also just have time for yourself. Now, Spirit wanted to share a couple things to end this video. So fork in the road and the fates. So just understanding that at the end of the day, everything I shared, you can either listen to what I had to say or not, but know that you will be given a fork in the road with your transformation and with, you know, your decision. Like everything in life is a choice. We choose to be here. You choose to watch this video. You choose to transform yourself, but it's also a choice of action as well. And I do want to say that Spirit is telling you that you have to make some choices during this full moon. I didn't even write this down, like I'm just sharing it, and understanding that the choices that are given to you is the fates. Don't allow it to be driven by fear. The shadow, the ego will try to pull you away from the shadow sometimes. Don't allow that. Remember this between two worlds. This is literally the energy for this whole full moon, right? Between the worlds of our commitment of relationships, between the worlds of prosperity and greed, prosperity and lack of abundance, between the worlds of taking the risk, taking the leap, or staying where you are. What do you want? Choose. Your Spirit's like, hello, what do you want? Choose, you know? Between the worlds of spicing your love life or allowing there to be friction and disconnect. Okay? We need to communicate a little bit more with our partners and our friendships. We can't just be there just expecting them to think what you're doing and how you're transforming. We need to communicate that, okay? They need to see they're part of it too. They're supporting you in different ways. So that is your reading and your top 5 things that you need to know about this Aquarius full moon, August 22nd, 2021. This August full moon is all about this energy, this fieriness, this sensualness, this prosperity. I feel like I'm so goofy today. Spirit's like just in me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was really fun. I had fun recording it. Let me know down below what resonated with you, if you have any questions. And like I said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, as well as put notification bell so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys in the meditation. Stay tuned. I'm not gonna go because I'm going crazy. I have another interview, so I will see you guys later. But thank you so much, and I love you so much. Happy full moon. Bye.